Your people are full of cap, but no, I'm not talking about early. Yeah, hey, watch your mouth, you talking to the best. I let my ex do the talking, grind hard, I ain't got no time for rest. Hey, look, I'm who they wanna be. You can see it in their eyes when you turn it to the king. Then it comes with a prize. We did it again, we did it again, we did it again and again and again. We won it again, we did it again, we did it again and again and again. Look, I'm who they wanna be. You can see it in their eyes when you turn it to the king. Then it comes with a prize. We did it again, we did it again, we did it again and again and again. We won it again, we did it again, we did it again and again and again. Aye. Look, head up to the sky, I won't let you hold me down. All you do is talk, but you still don't make a sound. I get to the money, that's just what we do. And when I'm dead and gone, I'm gonna still be better than you. That's crazy. Look, I'm who they wanna be. You can see it in their eyes when you turn it to the king. Then it comes with a prize. We did it again, we did it again, we did it again and again and again. We won it again, we did it again, we did it again and again and again. Look, I'm who they wanna be. You can see it in their eyes when you turn it to the king. Then it comes with a prize. We did it again, we did it again, we did it again and again and again. We won it again, we did it again, we did it again and again and again. Let's go, let's go. We did it again, we did it again, we did it again and again and again. That's crazy. for my energy. You ain't no friend of me. You say you love me, but you are an enemy. I know it's envy, I know it's jealousy. I know the truth and what you pretend to be scared. So I'm moving with precaution. Know the type I send it off. Then hella shady, boy, I'm hella wavy. Have them going crazy like a mosh pit. I'm built different, man, I feel different. Even chill different when I whoop side. We laugh and I breeze past and I might blast on the future. You don't want it with my shoe ties. Dance on you with our shoes tied. When they find out that you lie, you're out of time. Tick-tock, homie. When the clock strikes 13 and the day turns into night, they can beg, pray, and grieve as the tears fall from their eyes. Every flower will fade, every face will wrinkle, every casket will close, but you're running out of time. How do you know? How do you know? When it's time to go. When it's time to go. It's run its course. You file for divorce. You hop in the Porsche and get on the road. But how do you know? How do you know? When it's time to fight. It's time to fight. You dodging bullets. Death is coming. Might be your time, but not tonight. Yeah. Big house, living fast. Yeah. Hella women, hella cash. Yeah. I'm not wild. I just figured out every day here could be my last. Yeah. Bad and bougie is my lifestyle. Champagne with my feet out. I'm committed every day. I live it. Every day I get it till I'm see now. Yeah. Drinking the wine. Look at the view. Enjoying my time. Chasing the dreams. They say out of reach. Fly to Miami. Have sex on the beach. Head to Paris. Eiffel Tower. Dropping the top. Smelling the flowers. Grinding the city until it's ours. I'm gonna get it until my time's up. When the clock strikes 13 and the day turns into night, they can beg, pray, and grieve as the tears fall from their eyes. Every flower will fade, every face will wrinkle, every casket will close, but you're running out of time. When the clock strikes 13 and the day turns into night, they can beg, pray, and grieve as the tears fall from their eyes. Every flower will fade, every face will wrinkle, every casket will close, but you're running out of time. We gonna win. 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 We will win. We gonna win. We will win. We gonna win. We will win. Man, they get so mad when we come back and we do it again. So mad, so mad, man, they get so mad, do it again, so mad, man, they get so mad when we come back and we do it again. We gonna win, we gonna win, we gonna win, we gonna win, we gonna win. 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 We will win. We gonna win. We will win. We gonna win. We will win. Man, they get so mad when we come back and we do it again. When I'm in the zone, the trophy is mine. When I'm in the zone, the trophy's mine. When I'm in the zone, the trophy's mine. When I'm in the zone, the trophy's mine.
When I'm in the zone, I look at the trophy, I'm taking it home. You already know I'm focused on cold. I look at the post, I aim at the goals. You better be looking up at the score. It was 3-0, now it is 4. Oh no, but where did it go wrong? I told you people in the chorus of the song.
And I told you I'm coming for the trophy, yes I'm gon' get it. Cause you're all finished and I'm all business. It's a long minute since a Godzilla kicked the tall building with you all in it. Don't bother me pleading for mercy, just quit it dog, you will never gon' get it. You losing direction, I'm keeping possession of the ball, I'm hogging.
When I'm in the zone, the trophy's mine. When I'm in the zone, the trophy's mine. When I'm in the zone, the trophy's mine. When I'm in the zone, the trophy's mine.
Let me tell you about a story called The Goal. I put in too much work, I never can be broke. A go-getter, I'ma get it while they choke. Everything I touch is gold, that's no joke. I'm going big on big, I mean big on big. I'm having too much motion, putting in work like this. Overtime I'm fit, stacking up my chips. My pen don't miss, bank account on switch. I just ice my wrist, watch me pop my I've been on my grind, I swear I don't miss. I put in work, now I'm the greatest. I got the recipe for greatness. I put in the work to be the greatest. I got the recipe for greatness. I can't slow down, no. Don't do cruise control. I'm always on go. 1 foot out the door. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 'Cause I'm the go. Race. 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 Nobody like me, no, you cannot do it like me. Ain't nobody like me, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me, no, you cannot do it like me. Ain't nobody like me, and I do not mean that lightly. I'm on top. I'm on top. I'm on top. I'm on top of my game. Got the money, power, fame. I'm on top. I can't stop. I'm on top. I'm on top of my game. Ain't nobody in my lane. Okay, 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 okay. Here I come. You should run. I've been putting in the work. Let's have some fun. Okay, 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 okay. Go berserk. Gotta hit 'em where it hurt. I've been grinding since the dirt. I got the #1 spot 'cause I'm hot. The view better when you're looking from the top. It's a party anytime I'm in the spot. Are you ready?
It's game time, raising stakes time, and I'ma make the climb. We change the straight line. From next side, we ain't the same kind. You going with the flow, I control like Poseidon. Now, who's ready to win? Confetti over your legacy, let it begin. 'Cause I came from gold trophies and fame, they gon' notice me. I'ma take my story from pain to pure poetry. Gotta grind from the start to the finish line. From the winning side.
describe everything with one single word. You know? Like gang, 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 gang.
谢谢 Thank you Formosa Sexy。来欢迎客队新竹玉里工程师球员。欢迎1号徐小龙，8号苏宇豪，9号田浩，11号肖顺义。12号李佳瑞，17号蔡成刚，Number 22 DJ 哈利比欧，22号狄杰，40号卢冠轩，75号李奇伟，先发 Number 2 Drew Pember， 2号德鲁，4号高国豪。7号曾博玉，10号刘承勋 ，Number 34 Marian Marish， 34号玛丽。新竹玉林工程师 Head Coach 总教练 Coach Wilson，Assistant Coach 助教练 Coach Tyler， 陈泽宇、郭衍恩，体能教练陈宏林，总经理张树仁，领队陈美。佛摩沙梦想家秉持贴心的斗志，打造强悍的战场。梦想家人们，我们汇集能量，携手一同并肩作战。Come on, let's welcome Formosa Dreamer.
A sphere, a world, endless possibilities. Every mark tells a story of struggle and fight. From one step to many footsteps. Dust rises, sweat falls, the heartbeat of battle. Tear dribbles echo, voices roar, the rhythm builds. Until that single shot slows the world down. The ball travels through every moment we live. And when it drops in, the world ignites again.
全新动能再次超越无限，准备好你的大喊声，随梦想家的 New Era 从此起航。Are you ready? We're coming. Let's go, Dreamers! Number 0， 0号梦想家的版本大都陈子琪。台中在地独角兽，台湾 KD Number 2 2号毛新豪，后场指挥官梦想推进器 Number 9 9号吴正志，赛人的狙击手标速跑车台北11号吕志奇。外围火力保持，冠军射手Number 20 20号谢威洛，梦想家最后一道防线，台湾 KD Number 26 26号魔兽李德威，梦想家后场魔术师全能射手Number 28 28号卢冠亮。全能前锋梦想黑豹 Number 35 35号禁区铁壁梦想护队 Number 88 88号朱博士。And now starting five 先锋。24号体能劲爆，丰收健美，4号航空辛苦克。Number 24 30号，他对台湾的护国神山凯基军人高国凯 from the Toplus。Number 50号，来自加拿大的新东兰特梦想重装帽 Big Beer。终极梦想涂装喷射机 Number 3 3号谢宗宪，台中出战 MVP 梦想球王 Ladies and Gentlemen Number 41 14号小雨文化沙梦想家总教练简浩，助理总教练 TPBL， 助教练蔡国民 NLP， 职业班的总监田磊，领队陈立松总经理韩俊凯，双方球员握手致意最后的热身时间。
主场跟着我们的波波加 sexy 女孩们一起应援，一起冲宝店，好吗？那在我们今天的主题日呢，又设计了非常多好玩的主场游戏以及互动游戏，要来陪伴大家。在我们这游戏当中，还有女孩会跟大家猜拳，就有机会可以得到我们 AXN 的充电行动电源哦。所以呢，今天呢都可以跟着我们一起互动，好吗？那来到主场的大家，来马上跟着我们的动作一起动起来，让我们应援加油呢！首先第一个，拍3
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, however you're streaming, you're watching TPBL. The Hsinchu Toplus Lioneers play on the road against the Formosa Dreamers for game 115. Clive Chu and Taylor Chen presenting to you game 115. We are here for potentially a home sweep for the Formosa Dreamers, and for the first time we're seeing a tied first place right now between Dreamers and the Leopards.
Yeah, say no more. That's all the motivation that the Formosa Dreamers need. And for the Lioneers, I'm sure they have on their mind last weekend, the game we were at, a 27-point epic meltdown, 0 for 19 three-pointers in the second half. I think the Lioneers want to come in here and do the same thing they did. They got done to the Dreamers, on their home court. They want to exact revenge.
Yeah, not quite the history that you want to get etched out as we take a look at the regular season standings. As we said before, the Leopards have been placed at first alone for the entirety of the season, just up until yesterday as they had lost to the CTBC DEA. Now, we did a little bit of math between Clive and me. If the Formosa Dreamers win all 3 of their remaining games, including their matchup against the Leopards, and if the Leopards win less than 24 games, that will give them a chance to finally be placed at first officially.
Yeah, and it's been Leopards have been up there the whole season. The Dreamers with a win today, they'll go half a game above the Leopards, and that means home court advantage throughout the playoffs, which is a huge, huge deal.
Absolutely. As we take a look at the other standings, well, at this point, the Kaohsiung Aquas and the Taipei Taishing Mars, again, all they could do is play spoilers. Aquas will play DEA very shortly at the 5 o'clock tip-off. As we take a look at the game notes right now, Dreamers will secure a playoff spot with a win today. So basically what we implied before, that if they win today's game, they could surpass the Leopards. Now, Dreamers are chasing a 7-game home streak at the top spot. Now, remind our viewers, we're on a 9-game winning streak, and that was put to a halt against the CTBC DA. And finally, the Lioneers, as we mentioned, seek revenge. I would say more so redemption.
Redemption.
Not necessarily revenge.
And if anything else, just the mental edge of getting you back to, it's going to be a tough battle. More likely than not, we'll see who the top 3, how it shakes out. But these teams will meet down the road in the playoffs. So you want to know that you can come into their home court just as they did to your home court and take a game.
Yeah, as we mentioned in the last game, the Dreamers have had a long time coming to get a win out on the road, as the league talked to Joker before the match.
那其实我们在上半场有非常好的命中率，那可能也因为7天3战的关系吧，就是体力的问题跟人员配置的问题，但我觉得一切都是也是往好的方向走。对，我觉得会是篮板呢，因为我觉得梦家确实是现在这联盟就是进攻火力最凶猛的球队，那我们应该要把防守篮板是做到最扎实。那也希望德鲁的回归能带给我们不一样的能量，然后最后希望能在迷你蛋赢球，因为我们好像从我加入到现在好像没有在迷你蛋赢过球，希望今天可以在迷你蛋开胡。
So Joker talking about the loss against, a huge loss, an upset against the Formosa Dreamers. Now talking about the lack of Pember's presence on the court, he had a little tweak in the back, and we'll talk a little bit more about that before we also had a quick chat with Eric Holman before the game, talking about their priorities against the Hsinchu Lioneers. Let's see if they can get a winning record over the team on the road.
The bonding and, the trust in each other, the communication, all that stuff leads to the court. So the more we understand each other, the game gets easier. Oh, it's just being consistent off the court, the work I put in, but it goes for all of my teammates. We all are in the gym, putting a lot of work off the court, and it's just next man up. Whoever day it is, we want to ride with him.
So Eric Holman, not only player of the week, but also player of the game yesterday. He hit double-digit stats once again. This is his second season with the Formosa Dreamers. Has been very key in the regular season as well as playoffs last season. But swinging back to what Toplus was talking about, he was really struggling. All of the Lioneers players were really struggling on scoring in the second half. Toplus only scored 3 points, really held down by defense.
Yeah, and as a team, 21 points in the second half after 64 in the first half. I mean, credit the Dreamers. They were, like you said, they held down by defense, but I think that sometimes it's just mental, sometimes just not going your way. As we see Pember back into the starting five, a big reason why that comeback was allowed by them last week.
Yeah, 曾博玉 also 高国豪 Oscar, Liu Tenxun, Drew Pember, and as well as Marin Maric. Pasechniak still out of the lineup, probably due to injury.
Great.
Yeah, as we have the Formosa Dreamers with starting five, Zhang Yuan, Wayne, Zhang Tongxian, Jet, Randall, Walker, Benjamin Bentel, as well as Brandon Gilbeck. Gilbeck finally returning in what looks to be in full shape or full form in yesterday's matchup. As Clive, you had some insider information on Tompkins?
Yeah, Tompkins, I think earlier in the day, just not feeling so great, some stomach issues. So I think under a regular rotation, they would have rested Gilbeck and had Tompkins in there, because Gilbeck hasn't played a back-to-back in who knows how long. You know, he just got back from injury, like you said, still rounding into form. But I think this is a good test for him physically, also mentally, just to see that he can do it back-to-back and hopefully impact the game a little bit more than he has offensively.
Again, what I really noticed was their defense on the Lioneers in the second half. Clive, you mentioned only scoring 21 points in the second half, and I looked it up. That's actually a new record in TPBL. Again, not really
I believe it.
You want to hit,
yeah,
but
I believe it.
It is that, and Dumbor, you're talking about wanting to get a game win on the road, particularly here at Intercontinental Mini Dome. I took a look at the history. The Lioneers' last game win at the Dreamers' homestand was back in January 7th of 2024, so almost over 2 years ago at this point.
And the Dreamers, like the top three teams, are excellent home record at home. They're 12-5. They win this today, they'll finish off, 13-5. The Lioneers are 11-5. They got a couple more home games at home, 3 to finish off the season. So either way, it's going to be an exciting sprint to the end of the season.
Strong start for the Dreamers, and the putback does not fall for Brandon Gilbeck, and Lioneers are still rocking the pink jerseys. Maybe that's their good luck charm, with the Dreamers game being the exception, as Liu Tenxun gets the uncontested shot from the wing to get things started.
Yeah, just as consistent as the Dreamers starting five has been, the Lioneers starting five has pretty much been copy and paste as well. With Liu Tenxun hitting that game opening shot, he's been a steady hand in the starting five.
It's a rarity to see Xiao Shunyi in the starting five in their last matchup against Drew Pember. Pember insisted on playing in that matchup, but the coaching staff insisted just out of precaution to sit him out. So obviously we're seeing him back on the court. Let's see if his presence will be known against the final head-to-head against Dreamers. Dreamers coming back with it.
Yeah, I think as a player, you always want to play. And I think the coaching staff very wisely just held him out. There's a lot to play for, but the playoffs are ahead. Wako, that's a good sight for him to hit his first shot, taking only one shot yesterday. Big donut for him in the scoring column.
Yeah.
And only 3 points the last 2 games.
0 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist for Wako. So early start for number 24. The fadeaway is too short for Oscar Gao.
Yeah, he's the number 2 shooter in the league in terms of three-pointers made. So big part of the Dreamers game. That's a great look, a great sign for the Dreamers to see Wako make one in.
The blocking foul called on Oscar Gao. So, we talk about Randy's stats from the last couple of games. There is some relief, though. I mean, we talk about Dreamers having the most depth in their bench. Ma Jianhao is back from injury. He played a couple of minutes in yesterday's game, 14 minutes to be exact. So we're hoping to see him in full form to get ready for playoff. Yeah,
I think his minutes will steadily increase. They got this game, and then they got 2 more games on the road. He had 4 points, 3 rebounds. So probably definitely on the coaching staff's agenda to get him going a little more.
Here comes a no-look pass. The teardrop for Maric is too strong. He corrals the rebound. Oscar Gao, I would say he could have gone wall-to-wall for the lay-in, but instead he decided to play unselfishly and found his big guy.
Yeah, I'm surprised he passed that. He had open look. He could have stopped and pulled up, could have shot a little floater. spread the love a little bit in the beginning here.
Had a very strong start against the Formosa Dreamers. The threes were falling for the men in pink last Sunday.
Both teams starting the game off in zone. Very interesting. Not surprised the Lioneers have gone to it, as effective as it was in the first half of their game last week. They finally switched to man partway through the third quarter, a little bit too late. We'll see what kind of adjustments they make today.
5.4 seconds remain. Hsinchu stepping back. Marich fighting for the rebound against Jet. Here comes Joker. Fade away, nothing but net.
Great way of Joker using Marine as a screen there. Went one way, went the other way, and saw Gilbeck there, so he, a little fadeaway jump shot along the baseline. Smart move by Joker there.
Sean swinging it over to Jet and pummels the three-point shot. Score now 6-5. Dreamers with a 1-point lead. Oscar Gao up against Xiaoan. Ooh. Hember's on the floor. Gilbeck taking advantage of the man down, and here comes Zhang Zhongxian with the lay-in. Too short. Marich trying to get the rebound. It rolls out of bounds. Back to you at Lioneers.
Yeah, Pember does have a case there. He was tripped up a little bit. Officials have elected not to call it. That could have been a big swing in there. Pember's still talking to the ref.
Not shown on the screen right now. He's a little chatty with the sideline referee. No warnings yet in the game. To have a long time history for the last 6 seasons. Xiaoan bobbing and weaving once again, just how he likes it, pulling up with the jumper. Goes too deep. Here's Oscar Gao. Downhill drive over Randall Wacko. Too strong though. Ooh, intercepted, goaltending.
Yeah, the ref's letting them play right now.
They're thinking Sunday afternoon. Let's keep the minutes flying.
Keep it brisk.
Mm-hmm. Scores 8-6. Lioneers ahead by 1 possession. Brandon Gilbeck out for over a month. Back in his last game was February 8th. Participated in the World Cup qualifiers and sat out for almost actually what seems to be 2 months.
Yeah, it was a long time. Deserved rest and just some physical little knickknacks that he wants to get over there.
Yeah, and just like what we saw yesterday, 4 minutes into the first quarter, and Brandon Gilbeck is back on the bench for Eric Holman to check in. Ball is out of bounds. 12 seconds remain on the shot clock for Lioneers.
I think the coaching staff will try and really monitor his minutes, his first back-to-back, whether that's using Ma a little bit more, because Holman and Bentel, they're going to need their rest too. So maybe we'll see some one import lineups today from the Dreamers.
Lioneers still with a chance. And just a quick update, the score has updated to 7-6, not 8-6. Lobbing it outward to Gao. Quick ball movement, and
that's off the backboard. Off the backboard.
Oh. Probably was trying to beat the clock there. Bentel up against the rookie. Same position again. And the fadeaway is good. Down the hack it goes.
That's a tough shot by Bentel. I expect he's going to be working hard all game defensively, either on Pember. Right now he's guarding Marich. So offensively, we'll see how that affects his offensive game.
Hook, line, and sinker for Marich, but he does not get the foul call as he wanted. No and ones yet.
Yeah, that was really effective for the Lioneers last weekend. They ran into him a bunch. He had a really good first half, but like everybody else, he went quiet in the second half. Jet misses his second three.
Showed really great form yesterday early in the game. Playing 37 years young. shot goes down easy for the Lioneers. 11-8 is the score. 6 minutes remain in the first, and slipping and sliding through, but Drew Pember says, no way, Jose, and Marich does not get the pass.
Both of them asking for a review. Have you ever seen that?
No, actually.
Shawan from the Dreamers and Marich from the Lioneers, both of them asking for a review. It was Lioneers' ball, so I don't know what Marich was complaining about. That was hilarious.
maybe he initially saw referees pointing to Dreamers' ball, but we'll look at the IRS early in the game. From the baseline point of view, yeah, it looks pretty clean. Looks like it was Marich's touch.
Yeah. Shawan has a case there. I don't think he touched it at all. That pass just out of the reach of a streaking Marich. Yeah, it's going to be Dreamer's ball going back the other way.
Yeah, Marich, I think from this point of view, or he sees Wayne's left hand kind of grazing over, coming up right about now. So just to see his ring finger kind of getting lifted upwards, maybe that's what Marich saw. So Dreamer's ball, challenge successful for the men in gray.
And already here, about halfway through the first quarter, you can see the influence, the impact that Drew Pember has. Lioneers electing a lot of times, they're switching between man and zone on defense, but they have Pember up top, and his length is, causing all kinds of problems for Shawan, who's a little shorter in size. It's a very good strategy, I think, by the Lioneers. And when Shawan does able to drive, you saw Pember follow him and block the shot.
Yeah, because against the Dreamers, oftentimes Wissam Al-Sous chose to bring the three. That was Benjamin Bentil. Wissam Al-Sous elected to play only one import player at a time on the court, so it's between TJ Holyfield as well as Reach. Again, Pasechniak, I believe I would say he brings it more presence in the paint over Marich, but unfortunately we don't really know when he'll return, and he doesn't actually show up on the injury list either, so it's very hush-hush on the Lioneers' end. Bentil lobbing it downhill to Holman, and outwards to the wing is Randall Waco's shot, but ricocheting outwards. Here comes Drew Pember coming through, getting the and one.
The key to that and one right there was Drew Pember. As soon as he caught the ball, it's one step and he goes straight up. He didn't dribble. If he would have dribbled it, that would have maybe given Waco a little half-second extra to get back there.
Yeah, that's the lankiness that the Lioneers were really missing
100%.
in the last game. But we'll have ourselves our first timeout here for game 115, current score 15-11. Stay tuned for more TPBL.
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
The Hunting Party on AXN.
Looks like we have a prison break on our hands.
Making a break for it.
This man's cold-blooded.
There's a 12-year-old girl being held captive by a violent murderer.
We cannot let her spiral into terror.
Everyone stack on the house.
He's been watching you.
Oh my God.
He locked us down here.
FBI. Only on AXN.
You're watching TPBL powered by AXN Sports on AXN Asia and AXN Taiwan. Clive Xu and Taylor Chen presenting to you a game 115 True Bemper hitting the and one. He's at the line right now.
Yeah, Marich for the Lioneers is off to a really quick start. 8 points, 4 or 5 shooting, 5 rebounds already. But we saw this last weekend as well. Marich had a really good first half. Will he be able to keep it going, sustain it? Getting a rest here as TJ Holyfield checks in for him.
Yeah, I think the Lioneers, they had the luxury of having most, if not all, of the players in full health for the entirety of the season. So unfortunately, Hsinchu's just been in and out of whatever ailment that he's dealing with. So it really threw them out for the loop against the Dreamers. Again, there's that Chu import downhill pass. Teamwork makes the dream work for Eric Holman.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Hsinchu's, his impact inside defensively, that was a prime example of it. TJ Holyfield manning the middle, just not enough size to hold down Holman.
Catch and shoot for Drew Pember. Gets nothing but air, and here comes Achi checking into the game. Eric Holman with the Euro step, drawing a foul off of Drew Pember.
Great vision there by Achi. Leading pass right in stride for Holman to go up. I really like the game of TJ Holyfield, though. I think he complements the Lioneers team, the entire team offense, really well. Just a guy that's really solid, really good screens, really fundamental, doesn't take bad shots, stays within his game, grabs rebounds, affects shots on the defense. So he's been a really good complement, a really good signing, I think, for the Lioneers.
Yeah, I would agree with that sentiment. I would say Wasamo Susi took the risk on signing Drew Pember. He's a really young guy. And TJ Holyfield, he's not as big as his older brother Michael Holyfield, but he's shown his versatility. I really wanted to mention the screens that he set up, because actually in their last game against the Formosa Dreamers, the problem in the first half was TJ Holt, oftentimes they could not guard him on the roll-ins, on those pick and rolls. So that was a huge issue from Dreamers early on. So credit goes to him. He's lanky. He's pretty quick on his feet also. With the last touch, 3 seconds, he's got to beat the clock, but Benjamin Bentel is posing a huge problem for Holyfield. 16-14, Lioneers ahead. And from the parking lot, Eric Holman is in his bag.
Yes, sir, Holman. Great shooting night yesterday, afternoon, I should say. Rolled right into today.
Yeah, he's riding that wave of momentum. Oscar Gao shoots and scores, answering right back.
Yeah, great reply there by Oscar Gao. He's capable of scoring as well. He's elevated his game in his contract year this year across the board.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity to do some shopping with the way that he's playing lately. And there's a crossover, put him in a credit, but blocked by Eric Holman.
Let's play, Taylor. Let's go.
What a sequence of events here. Bentel going in strong and deep.
Man, some shiftiness by Oscar Gao. Holman not giving up on the play, coming back to block it.
Nasty work between the two teams right now. You see the crossover, putting on a clinic, but then boom, not in my house, Holman said.
Yeah, Holman number 2 in blocks in the league. Gilbeck number 1, he checks back in. And that naturally has the Dreamers number 1 in blocks in the league.
So Lioneers possession with Joker inbounding. There is a warning call set in place. I believe it was the Lioneers coaching staff or bench that got called the warning. Alceus very vocal with the referees. He oftentimes gets warnings. The jumper does not land, but there's a kick out to Drew Pember from the top, around and down to Achi. So these last 2 games, Doug Creighton choosing to only have 1 point guard to start.
Yeah, we haven't seen the Shawan and Achi lineup out there very often.
couldn't get the tap in, and here comes Joker.
I do think it's wise to be selective on it.
More free throws coming for Drew Pember.
Yeah, Holman and Gilbeck arguing there that he went straight up. So even though if there is contact, if you go straight up, you keep your hands up, you're allowed, the defender is allowed that space. But sometimes just the body, the hip, the legs, you'll get a little too much of it, so it still results in a foul.
Checking into the game, we have Tai Tseng-Gong as well as Lu Guanxun Lu into the game for the first time. Pember currently has knocked down 3 points, so I looked into the stats. He is 30 points away from hitting career 600 points in TPBL. Again, this is his first full season playing pro overseas.
I think if you're the Lioneers, you try to bring him back. Multi-year deal if it's possible for an import, I don't know. But it's very rare to get a young guy like that at the beginning of his professional career. And I think he's a keeper. Averages over 12 rebounds per game. You know, tall, lanky, blocks shots, makes steals. A good import, I think, to build around.
Couldn't find the open man, that is BG, so Eric Holman pulls through with a long range 2. Yeah, again, the last 2 seasons, Alsu's choosing to sign younger players. That's Tai Tseng-Gong down the hatch, hits the 3.
Yeah, for these teams to go far and deep into the playoffs, you're going to need your locals to have some production. And both of these teams have great local guys that, you know, either off the bench, Tai Tseng-Gong, that three-pointer he just made, Lu Guanxun. And, you know, you got right there, you got Aji, you got Ma Jianhao for the Dreamers. You know, all the top 3 teams, they have good local production.
Good local production, good bench players, particularly from Lu Guanxun as well as Tai Tseng-Gong. They are often coming off of the bench, and these last 3-4 games are averaging between 10 to 14 points.
Yeah.
So a good time to be hitting career highs at this point in time, trying to get placed at a better seeding. Here is Jet. Whoa, that was
maybe was that a lob pass to Gilbeck?
That was a choice, to say the least.
That was a great pass by Holman. Maybe the ball slipped out, Jet just didn't get a shot off.
Butterfingers, are you saying? And
I don't know.
The Lu siblings going head-to-head against each other here.
That's fun to watch.
So Lu Guanxun, 31 years old, and Ryan from the Dreamers, 35 years old. I asked our producer, I believe he told me that they have never been teammates. They've never played on the same team ever in their careers. 5 seconds on the shot clock, 11 in regulation. Holman shot off mark.
Shoot it.
Stepping back, wide open, and nope, in and out. 3 seconds left. Here comes Lu Bucket. And the hit is good! You can't make that stuff up. Poetry in motion for Lu Guanxun.
Woo.
Oh my goodness.
What a way to end the first quarter. Bragging rights, advantage little brother right now.
Holy Toledo, and they actually called the foul there because you heard the whistle.
I heard it. I think he's going to get a shot. Or they're reviewing it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're reviewing it if it shot got off in time, I think.
So they'll review the IRS, make sure, checking the regulation clock. In the meantime, some rest for both sides. So take a look at the bottom right corner for our viewers. 1.1 seconds. Plenty of time. He released at 0.7.
He definitely got it off in time.
The contact was in fact made before the end of the clock. So free throws should be granted for Lu Guanxun. Clock is reset at 0.55 seconds. Lu will be at the line. Like you said, Clive, what a way to wrap up the first quarter.
Yeah, fun and exciting first quarter here. You guys are joining us. It's going to be a dandy. Expect a battle all the way through.
Yeah, we're not going to have ourselves a sleepy afternoon. Let's just say that.
I don't think so. Are you implying yesterday was a sleepy afternoon?
No, I just think 2:30. It's like nap. You know, it's after lunch. It's nap time. You're getting the lull. You know, if we're not calling games, I'd be on the couch. I'd be couch rotting.
Oh man.
0.55 seconds. Aji lets the clock run through, and the score is 30-21. Way to wrap it up by Lou Buckets here at Intercontinental Mini Dome. We will be right back with more TPBL. Don't go away.
Terrorist on the loose in Sydney.
Bomb squad's 15 minutes out.
This thing will be over in 3.
Pack up!
Fake name, criminal record.
What the hell has Blue got herself into?
She's not a serial killer, is she? You signed up to a dating site. You're a catch, Sergeant.
Macca, forgot about the fact that I'm funny.
No, I didn't.
NCIS Sydney premieres April 20th, only on AXN.
It's called The Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
The Hunting Party on AXN.
Looks like we have a prison break on our hands.
Making a break for it.
This man's cold-blooded.
There's a 12-year-old girl being held captive by a violent murderer.
We cannot let spiral into terror.
Everyone stack on the house.
He's been watching you.
Oh my God.
He locked us down here.
FBI. Only on AXN.
You're watching TPBL, brought to you by AXN Sports. You're looking at the man of the first quarter, Lu Guanxuan, beating the shot clock, getting the and one from the wing.
Yeah, Lu Guanxuan, 6 points off the bench. Cai Zhengang 3. The bench accountable for 9 points of the Lioneers 30. And the Dreamers bench just also 10 points, 8 from Holman and 2 from Aji. So great first quarter. We're going to see the 2-point guard lineup now. All part of the offensive plan here.
Only Marine Marich is the starter for the Lioneers. The number 41, Xiaoan, drains a 3. Is good look by Benjamin Bentil. JT checking into the game. He's starting the second quarter. Going to stagger this rotation, and Lou Bucket can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, man. Little brothers come to play, Taylor.
He's not kidding around. I mean, whoa, wait, JT, good look. Gets it, his first stat on the board. He's playing point right now. A smart pickup late in the season, and their shot does not fall, but Cai Zhengang with springs under his feet trying to fight for the rebound. They still have a chance.
Looking ahead, if there's one thing I'm a little worried about for the Dreamers is they do typically seem to start off the game a little slow. We saw it yesterday. They let the Mars hang around. First quarter, all through the second quarter before they finally built a double-digit lead. Last weekend against the Lioneers, 27 points down in the first half. This game, 30-21.
And the lay-in is good for Lou Bucket. Turnover and touchdown for number 42. I would say he's leading in scoring for the Lioneers.
He's on a roll right now.
I will say, I did see him step on the line.
I saw that too.
I think even the referee acknowledged, but listen, the referees are letting the time go. They want exciting basketball here at Intercontinental.
Yeah, he stepped on the line as he was running back inbounds.
Off of Marich's screen, he pulls up for the long range 2, ricocheting back, return to center. Here comes Bentil. swinging it back upwards to Aji.
He can just shoot it over him.
Yeah, he can. But not in the right position. Brandon Gilbeck drawing the foul.
Still can't make it out. The putback dunk attempt. And Taylor, the reason I bring that up about the Dreamers is because if you want to be, I think, a championship caliber team at home, you definitely want to, from the get-go, from the whistle, the time the whistle blows, be mentally in it and dialed in for the entire 48 minutes.
Yeah, you know, while the Dreamers, they struggle with having a strong start, it's the opposite for the Lioneers. They start off strong. First and second quarter, they're shooting lights out, but then they teeter out as early as the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah, we've seen that happen several times. So, you know, each team taking on different personalities and different characteristics. It's up to the coaching staff to get them peaking at the right point, in the right spot when beginning of May and the playoffs roll around.
Brandon Gilbeck getting the second free throw in. Now, he only played 4 minutes in the first quarter, and he only made 1 field goal attempt, and he even missed. So again, he's not quite there yet. Physically, we did see moments where he was really packing the paint and protecting the post, but still kind of easing into it. Holyfield from the top does not get it, and they call a foul on Marich. Lioneers now with 2 team fouls with a 10-point lead over the Dreamers. Again, strong start for the men in pink. Lioneers trying to redeem themselves after a huge loss, but also getting their first away win against the Dreamers. As I mentioned before, the last win here was back in 2024.
Yeah, Marich just kind of got caught in the crosshairs there as Gilbeck came down, accidentally tripped him, got called for a foul.
Easy rebound for Holyfield. Gonna sit Pember out to start the second quarter. Lou through the baseline. Depending on whether you help defense, and here's Marine Marich coming through. That's the assist on the second year, Tai Tungang. Bentil designated outward. Sledgehammer! Hurting the rim over there.
Wow. I was not expecting that. He had to reach way behind him.
That is an impressive feat of physicality right there. Marich over Brandon Gilbeck. Fires back. Back-to-back buckets for the big man, and JC getting his second assist. Uncontested, and wet like water. Aji drops the 3. Score now 39-30.
Yeah, Aji, a relatively quiet game yesterday offensively. Averages double digits coming off the bench. So we expect him to have a strong comeback game today.
Another block for the Formosa Dreamers. This time is on Benjamin Bentil. Sweeping through, up and under. Yeah. Getting the Intercontinental Zone fans wild and out. Looks like we got a full house today here too, as we have our first timeout in the second. Score now 39-32. We'll be right back.
Terrorists on the loose in Sydney.
Bomb squad's 15 minutes out.
This thing will be over in 3.
Back up!
Fake name, criminal record.
What the hell has Blue got herself into?
She's not a serial killer, is she? You signed up to a dating site. You're a catch, Sergeant.
Macca, forgot about the fact that I'm funny.
No, I didn't.
NCIS Sydney premieres April 20th, only on AXN.
It's called The Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
The Hunting Party on AXN.
AXN Sports giving you your dose of pro basketball this weekend. The Lioneers are in town for their final head-to-head against the Formosa Dreamers in the regular season. Dreamers with a winning record, 3-2. But let's see if Lioneers can play strong all 4 quarters.
Yeah, that's the key right there, all 4 quarters. Both teams off to a really good start here, despite the Lioneers' 7-point lead. Going lots of back and forth, lots of high-flying action.
Yeah, couple of huge highlights between the Dreamers imports as Oscar got grades a 3. Checking back into the game after the timeout. JT got a couple of minutes. He did not play in their last game. Pulling up the jumper. No good, but Brandon Gilbeck draws a foul. Looks to be Drew Pember. So he checks back into the game after the timeout. So it was Gilbeck's second time at the line. And again, the Dreamers are hoping to extend the home game winning streak that they currently have. Now the record for that in Taiwan Pro Ball, as it stands, is 22 games for the CTBC-DA. That streak went on from April of 2022 onwards to December 2023. And the whistle comes for the Dreamers.
Did you say 22?
22 home,
wow.
22 games. That is the largest winning streak at home. So that was during the season that CTBC won their first ever championship title.
That is impressive.
That is unreal. Clock starting off again, 13 seconds remain. No entry allowed. Here comes Drew Pember. That ball gets poked out of bounds. Still Lioneers, 5.7 seconds. Bendhill and Pember talking it out.
Yep, a lot of extracurriculars going on right now. Coach Bassan has already been warned. But you know, this is what you want. You want 2 teams competing, going at it against each other.
Off the screen, and Oscar Gao hits the target. I don't know if you saw there, Marich was really ambushed, and you saw him knock him out on his back there.
He got decked.
Woof. Until to Wayne. The shot does not count as they call an offensive foul, a blocking foul on Brandon Gilbeck.
Oh, that's too bad because he made the shot.
Looked great too. So again, that was with the 5.7 seconds on the shot clock. Not on his back, but got him on all 4s. You see the blocking foul called on Brandon Gilbeck. Daniel knocked on his back.
Yeah, he did stick out his hip ever so slightly. Perhaps trying to get revenge back for his buddy Xiaoan there getting decked as well.
So Brandon Gilbeck is subbed out, but we'll have to figure out what other calls were made just now. Osama Sus was arguing, probably wanted an unsportsmanlike foul. There's a turnover, and here comes Jet Zhang Zhongxian. But no, could not get the finish. Bentil and Holman now on the court. The handoff reaches Marine Marich instead. Crossover for Oscar Gao, a little too fancy with it, a little fumble, and here comes Eric Holman, but everybody's got butterfingers right now, and that goes in. What a reach.
That was a tough shot by Holman. He tried to go up with it before he caught it. Was able to recover and make that left-handed tough layup.
Both sides making really difficult shots, and Lu Guanxin from up top couldn't get the three.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed on screen, basketball is a physical game, and we're sitting right under the Dreamers basket, the Lioneers on offense, and the big guys are battling down low.
Picture for Holman. Formosa Dreamers extending his contract for good reason. Lu Guanxin again through the baseline with a kick out to Tai Tsung-Gong, pulling up for the long range two. The foul is called on Marich. Very physical game right now.
Yeah, that fresh cut and that nice smile is not going to buy you out of that foul. Pulling Bentel down there on that rebound. Great pump fake by Tai. Just couldn't hit the shot. Just the right arm of Marich pulling down the right shoulder of Bentel.
So Marich gets pulled, and now it's Drew Pember and Holyfield on the court.
That's the Lioneers' fourth team foul this quarter, so one more and they'll send the Dreamers to the line. The Dreamers just at 2 so far. It's been a well-officiated game thus far, I would say.
Another turnover, and foul call is on Holman. Lioneers had upwards of a 10-point lead early on in the second quarter, but they still hold on to the lead over Dreamers, 44-38. Samboriu checking back into the game.
The Lioneers are doing a really effective job switching up their defense. Sometimes they're in zone, sometimes they're in man, sometimes they're pressing back into a zone.
From the wing, Drew Pember getting the three-piece.
Well, that'll push the lead back up to 11. I am a little surprised that the Dreamers are having so much difficulty adjusting to it, because I think they know that this is what the Lioneers are going to throw at them. But it's resulted in a couple turnovers for the Dreamers.
Shot goes halfway out and in, and they call foul on Jiang Yuan. But I wanted to circle back to what you said about the Lioneers. It's I like seeing how reactive they've been and how quick they are to adjust. And I think that was a correction that they had to make in their last game. As you mentioned before, they played zone for the entirety of the game until they switched it to man-to-man. And until then, it just were pretty much gassed.
Too late.
But the question is, can it last for all 4 quarters? So we'll see. Here's the fadeaway at the line. Nothing to show for. Back to Dreamers. 4 minutes left on the clock. And from downtown, no good. TJ Holyfield corralling another rebound. Have to take a look to see how many personal fouls Marich has. Here comes Joker. He's not joking around. They're off the glass, getting the 2. Doug Creighton calls for the timeout. Lioneers continuing to extend their lead over Dreamers. This is with both sides, both of their big guys on the bench right now. Brandon Gilbeck now with 2 fouls. Marine Marich only with 1 so far.
He's dribbling it up. I got 3 guards over there and Ben's over there. Same thing, if you feel like you're naked over here, just reverse it to Ben. Just reverse it to Ben. We don't need a 3. 1 step at a time. No gambling, we don't need it with TJ. We're good. Come on. Let's go 5 up horns right now. 5 up horns. 5 up horns. Huh? Off Pember's side. So 5 up horns. So
So you heard Doug Creighton there. Potential coach of the year, as again the categories are now on the line and available. So 6 to 7 categories are available for the fans, whereas the others are for the media to vote upon.
Yeah, especially if the Dreamers finish in the top spot. I believe that award is, will they award that before the finals or after?
From what I remember. Actually, I don't quite remember.
Does it play into
Playoffs would not be considered.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Right,
it's
so it's
overall
good.
just the regular
If
season.
it's based off just the regular season, absolutely. If they finish in the top spot, especially with the way they started off a little bit slow, but you know, I think Coach Doug Creighton has received buy-in from his players. You know, it's not easy to turn Aji into a starting point guard to a 6-man role. He's had to deal with Ma Jianhao, you know, and Holman, Gilbeck, Bento all coming in, buying into Tompkins, buying all really good players, you know, championship caliber players, getting all of them to buy into the system and into the team chemistry of team first. He's done a tremendous job.
Yeah, the Dreamers just have the right formula, and you know that just goes to show it's not just one coach or one player. As Holman draws a foul, Drew Pember with another one once again.
That'll be Drew Pember's third. So he's got to be careful this last 3.5. He does not want to pick up that fourth. They need him out there on that floor.
Yeah. Knock on wood, he has yet to foul out this season. Holman at the line.
Pember's last game, April 19th. No, that's today, April 11th. So missed the second game of the homestand last weekend.
So on the road, the Lioneers are with 7 wins, 9 losses. And they're on a campaign to return to the playoffs. Last time they were there, it was against the Talrin Purin Pilots, where they forced it to a Game 6 series. So they alternate years. I did notice the pattern ball gets poked out back to Dreamers.
I mean, I will say the refs are definitely letting them play today.
Oh, yeah.
Both sides.
I will say it hasn't gotten testy between the players. Like, yes, there's a lot of physicality, but no tension.
Yeah, I think they've been consistent. There's been a really good pace to the game, and they've kind of matched that intensity and matched that pace.
17 seconds remain on the shot clock, and we have the starting 5%. Brendan Gilbeck off the court. Jet got ice in his veins. Dreamers still got some work to do, 49-42. But it's still a game here. Marin Maric going in hard up against Benjamin Bentil. He is an absolute wall. Tough shot.
Textbook post defense there from Bentil.
Call him the LeBron James of Taiwan for a reason. Can protect the paint, can shoot from the outside. Here comes Oscar Gao with the up and under.
Oscar Gao, set of wheels there, just outrunning everybody, out hustling everybody.
He has his moments where he is absolutely so much fun to watch. And then there were a couple of moments in the first quarter where got a little bit too confident, too much embellishment, made a couple of turnovers. 7 seconds remain on the shot clock. There's a side pass, trying to find Bueno Wako, and instead it goes to Hsinchu. Little skittish right now. Both teams are playing a little bit too fast.
Yeah,
what they're used to.
Sorry, Taylor. Fast break points. The Lioneers well ahead, 11 points to the Dreamers, just 1. And what you can see on defensive there, they weren't credited for a steal. The individual player that deflected it. Sometimes you don't always have to go for the steal. You just want your hands on the ball on defense. You know, create deflections and good things will happen.
Jet fumbled the ball, but saves it. 2 seconds left. He's got to beat the clock for the 3.
Oh!
That nearly went in, but wow. Too bad there. Looked good until it didn't.
Ball knocked out of bounds by the Lioneers, though, so he can set up another play. Jet.
Dials in, no answer. Minute and a half remain. Joker back to playing point once again. Again, with Drew Pember in some foul trouble. There's a kick out to Holyfield. There's a catch and shoot. Around and out it goes. Bentil coming out of the gates. And Hsinchu really solid defense on Xiao An. Here comes Oscar. Teamwork makes the dream work, trying to sidestep from Zhang Dongxian, having to reset. Fade away, where Joker goes high up. Hot potato there between Bentil and Marich. Bentil gets the last laugh.
Yeah, the lead at 9 points here. The Dreamers have to try and get this down a little bit before they go into half. A little bit careless with the ball so far on offense this quarter.
Outwards to Randall Wacko. Ice and hit fade.
Big time shot from Wacko though. His second three of the game. Great timing there. Or it could be their last possession before the half, and now make a defensive stand.
Zhang Dongxian couldn't make any opportunities, so he finds his teammate with the kick out. And the Lioneers is 2-3 zone defense there. Still high octane game right now, 51-45. Lioneers currently still leading.
10 seconds, you start at horns one. 10 seconds. So Marvin, Drew, Oscar, and Ivan. We go, come up, pass, and then we go. If Pember's back, if there's any pick and roll with Pember, just wrap switch it. Just wrap switch it. Yeah, let's see. We cannot foul. No foul right now. Let's see. Yeah, 不要犯规，正常手就好。Regular. Come up a little bit on. All right.
Well, there you heard it. Doug Creighton says no more fouls to give. The next one will lead to free throws for the Lioneers. And just as he called it, Drew Pember is back on the court with 21.59 seconds remaining in the second.
Yeah, the Dreamers are going to some full court pressure just to take some time off the clock and not let the Lioneers settle into their last play of the half.
And let's see if we can get another dynamite finish. Lu Guanshen is sitting on the bench. So who will get the last touch? 9 seconds, setting up the trap. Here it's downhill. Marin Marich for the two. What a save for Hsinchu. So the shot counts. What a finish for the rookie. Count it, he says. Brings a quiet but powerful presence on the court as Doug Creighton calls for the timeout.
Yeah, I think they called Bentil for tapping the backboard. Just an automatic 2 points, even though he did still make it. That's what Bentil was complaining about, I think. But that's usually when the ball is against the rim, but his tap against the backboard, I guess, you know.
I would say then it's a basket interference.
Yeah.
In the second quarter, Formosa Dreamers have committed 7 turnovers. 10 turnovers now overall. And again, we're seeing Wassam Al-Sus rotating in and out, staggering his players. So Jade C getting a couple of minutes. Lu Guanshen leading and scoring early in the second quarter. Coming back in that final possession with 2.83 seconds remaining. Lioneers also running full court pressure defense. 1 second remain, out of bounds. And
That
will...
play did not work,
No,
Taylor.
it did not work at all. A little anticlimactic, but I believe the referees are going to look at the IRS to see if there needs to be more time on the clock, question mark?
Well, if they're going to change anything, they better hurry because the Lioneers are in the locker room already.
They're way gone. All right, well, there you have it. That is the end.
Good call.
Yep. And there you have it. The score in game 115 so far, 53-45. Lioneers holding on to the lead. So far, so good. We'll see in the second half. We'll have ourselves a quick break. Stay tuned for more TPBL after these messages.
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
The Hunting Party on AXN.
Looks like we have a prison break on our hands.
Making a break for it.
This man's cold-blooded.
There's a 12-year-old girl being held captive by a violent murderer.
We cannot let her spiral into terror.
Everyone stack on the house.
He's been watching you.
Oh my God.
He locked us down here.
FBI. Only on AXN.
I have always wanted.
Just watch me now. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't
Take a look at some of the first half highlights between the Hsinchu Toplus Lioneers against the Formosa Dreamers. Current score 53-45. Again, Lioneers trying to get some redemption while Dreamers trying to hold on to extend their winning streak at home.
Yeah, I think both teams playing really well so far in the first half. It's been a fun and exciting game. Dreamers made a little run to close the distance a little bit, and then the Lioneers come right back, create some turnovers, and there's the man right there, Guanxuan, so far with 11 points off the bench for the Lioneers.
Now, you mentioned earlier there was Lioneers are running a lot more fast break opportunities. I would say we'll talk a little bit more after another commercial break, but I would say a handful of those points were made because of turnovers by the Dreamers. So let's see if they can correct their ways in the second half. We'll get ourselves into another brief break and talk about the halftime stats. So we'll be right back.
明日情节色啊！哎。
不好意思，请你先冷静，可以告诉我现场状况吗？
啊，是不是有血啊？还有巨额虫啊！
那他这次回来是要接你的工作吗？
谁想要自己的孩子吃这种苦？
小心！
周六台剧盛宴《人生清理员》，星期六晚上9点 ，AXN 首播。
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
狩猎游戏就在 AXN。4月 AXN 强档电影，家族面临终极复仇，唐老大陷入生死决战。
I'm coming for you, son.
玩命关头时，总部沦为战场。
Duck.
探员誓死守护唯一证人。反恐特警组10万火急。
Game on.
孤岛死囚残酷对决，杀戮游戏谁能生存？火线禁区。 冒险开局，魔幻成真。
Whose turn is it?
非洲丛林全面入侵，野蛮游戏。4月精彩电影就在 AXN。
Take a look at the current halftime stats here. From the field, Lioneers are out shooting in terms of threes, but again, we saw that in their last head-to-head, and that oftentimes gets switched up. So we'll see if they could stick it out and through. But as of right now, Lioneers are out rebounding and protecting the paint over the Formosa Dreamers. Again, that is talking about Drew Pember's presence on the court and how important he is with his lankiness, his versatility.
Yeah, overall, seems pretty even. Seems pretty even to me. The Lioneers just right now, they're just shooting a little bit better. So I definitely think only an 8-point lead is anybody's game. So still.
If anything, the assist to turnover ratio skews more so on the Dreamers, committing already 10 turnovers. As we take a look at the rankings in terms of scoring, there's 3 players on the Lioneers scoring double digits: Marina Maric, Ling Guanxuan, Lou Buckets, as well as Oscar Gao. For the Formosa Dreamers, it's really just Eric Coleman so far in the first half. So we'll talk a little bit more as we have ourselves one final commercial break. So we will be right back.
Is this the famous Rex?
他们将解答
Mind telling me what you're doing?
大家的疑问，
Rex just found the murder weapon.
同心协力，
Rex, go!
全力以赴，只为破案。
He's starting to like me better than you.
Rex, is this true? You like her better than me? Is that right?
My handsome guy.
Don't get cocky now.
警犬妙探哈德逊与雷克斯，就在 AXN。
This is the ambassador's first official party. Keep your eyes peeled and your comms open.
Hannah, I need you. Yes, Mom.
Put the embassy on immediate lockdown.
If we allow anybody to leave the embassy,
Kill what?
blow up the plane.
全新第2季《赤眼危机》，4月22日起晚上9点 ，AXN 全台首播。
明日情节这栏啊，
哎，
不好意思，请你先冷静，可以告诉我现场状况吗？
啊，是有血啊，还有巨额钟啊！
那他这次回来是要接你的工作吗？
谁想要自己的孩子吃这种苦？
周6台剧盛宴《人生清理员》，星期6晚上9点 ，AXN 首播。
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
狩猎游戏就在 AXN。4月 AXN 强档电影，家族面临终极复仇，唐老大陷入生死决战。
I'm coming for you, son.
玩命关头时，总部沦为战场。探员誓死守护唯一证人。反恐特警组10万火急。
Game on.
孤岛死囚残酷对决，杀戮游戏谁能生存？火线禁区，冒险开局，魔幻成真。
Whose turn is it?
非洲丛林全面入侵，野蛮游戏。4月精彩电影就在 AXN。
Clive Hsinchu and Taylor Chen presenting to you Game 115. We're about to start off the second half. Let's see if Lioneers can finish strong, and let's see if Dreamers can come through with another comeback at home.
Yeah, I think both teams distributing the ball well. Nobody is standing out in particular. Lu Guanxuan so far I feel like has been the difference off of the Lioneers bench. But both teams for sure will try to make a push here in the third quarter to create some separation for a smooth fourth quarter to take home the win.
The Formosa Dreamers, they have come back with, as I mentioned before, they had some turnover assist ratio issues, but I will say they managed to adjust their ways against the Lioneers last week, and they only committed 2 turnovers in the second half. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens again, shaking off the cobwebs per se after the win against Taipei Taishing Mars yesterday.
Yeah, the Dreamers 10 turnovers in the first half. If you just kind of double that, 20 turnovers, that's not terrible. I think it's a little too much. You want to be more in that 15 range. They did have like a 3-4 minute period in the second quarter where they got a little sloppy. So that's just the mental focus, staying mentally dialed in.
Foul call on Jiang Yu, and thanks to Oscar's
embellishment.
Yeah, thank you for finishing message.
He gets one of those each game. He's met his quota.
The referee said, "I'll allow it." And even Johnny Rand, bemused by the call made on the sideline referee. Shot clock is at 14 seconds. And here is Hsinchu's shot from the corner. Starting off strong for the Lioneers.
A great set to start off the second half here for the Lioneers.
They shot 46% for 3. And right now we have the Dreamers starting 5. Couldn't finish there. Holman with a scoop pass, kick out to Benjamin Bentil to beat the clock. Off mark. Starting 5 also set in place for the Lioneers. Pember with 3 personal fouls. Still choosing to play him on the court. 6 seconds on the clock. Having to fight strong. Jets got tough defense on him, and here he comes. Reset out in the perimeter. No entry allowed. Here's Eric Holman. Baseline, hop step, off glass.
Just lost his footing a little bit there towards the end. Couldn't finish it. Otherwise, a really good move.
Oscar through the baseline. Sliding off Benjamin Bentil. Will have the possession as Marich will get an offensive foul call.
Yeah, Holman starting the second half instead of Gilbeck. Wonder if his back is starting to bother him a little bit, or if it's part of the plan to monitor his minutes. Nobody on the Dreamers in particular trying to really take the reins and lead the charge offensively. Holman is the guy to do it. And as we saw yesterday, it could come at any time.
Again, Eric Holman, the only player on Dreamers to score double digits. From up top, tries to take the call, but no one gets the answer. Here comes through Pember. The shot uncontested, but off mark. So Brandon Gilbeck still on the bench. So is Ma Jianhao. Again, only played 14 minutes. We might not even see him at all. And there's the foul call on Marich again.
I'm not sure what he's complaining about. He got, it was right in front of him. He got a lot of body, a lot of arm. But that was great recognition by Bentil. He got a mismatch on the post there, and as soon as Myers came over to help, Holman cut to the basket. Good pass, good execution there.
Marich contesting that. It was a clean block shot. But what we see is what we're seeing right now. Eric Holman at the line. So already a couple minutes into the third quarter, Holyfield checks back into the game.
Yeah, that's Marich's 4th foul. So that's for sure going to have an impact as he's leading them in scoring with 14. Also 7 rebounds. Let's see if the Dreamers can take advantage of this stretch that he's on the bench and make their run in the game. Shrink down this double-digit lead a little bit.
I would say what the coaching staff as well as Marin Marich is arguing with the referees is that there is a off balance in terms of free throws allowed or attempted, as the Formosa Dreamers, they've already had 9 free throw attempts, whereas for the Lioneers, it appears that they've only got 4 free throw attempts, but that might be technical issue on the website. There is a loose ball coming through. Benjamin Bentil swinging over to Jet. Fang Dongxian's shot uncontested, but returned back to sender. Joker.
Oh, too bad.
Bobbled outwards. No fast break opportunity there.
I really like how the Lioneers, they like to push the ball offensively, get an easy bucket if you can. And on the flip side, they always get back on defense really quickly, not allowing the Dreamers to get any fast break points.
These last couple of seasons, the Lioneers have been running a lot faster of a game. Before, in seasons past, they've signed older, larger in size of imports. But as we saw, Simbolar, he had a one-game tryout, did pretty well for himself, but just could not fit into the system fast enough before the deadline back in March 8th. 12 seconds on the shot clock. TJ Holyfield driving into the paint, contested and blocked by Randall Wacko. But Lioneers still with possession. Clock is reset.
Yeah, that clock probably should not have reset. It did not touch the rim.
Yeah, so the stoppage on the clock will bring Ryan back into the game for Dreamers.
Well, maybe because there was a change of possession.
Well, so the thing is, it looked like Wacko never really had full possession. It was maybe like a split second.
Yeah, questionable there. Either way, it's going to lead to two more points for Oscar Gao and the Lioneers.
Yeah, current score 58-47. Wacko with only that 1-3, and there's Bentil. Stats on the board for Wacko in terms of no bucket, but he gets the assist. There's a pocket pass and a turnover for Xiaoan to pick it up.
Yeah, risky pass there by Holyfield.
From up top, ice in his veins, but got cooled down.
Ooh.
The whistle comes. Ooh, that is gonna be a gusher. It was a cut for Xiaoan's brow bone. Not typically painful, but a lot of blood that will come out, so he has to be removed from the court. We'll take a look. So the referees, anytime they see the sight of blood, they'll take a look at the IRS to see if that foul needs to be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul.
Yeah, the skin around the face, on the facial area, around the eye area, just particularly sensitive and thinner skin there. So any bump.
Oh.
I mean, that was just his hand, so
yeah,
it shows you how sensitive that area is. I don't know, Taylor. I mean, the ball was moving towards his right hand. There really is no reason for him to bring it on his left hand like that.
So the referees will see if it's a natural motion for Oscar. But that angle doesn't really give me
Yeah, it caught his elbow.
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to land, and it just so happened that his elbow hits Zhang Yuan.
That's 50-50 for me. I'm not sure it could go. I could see it going either way.
I could see it go either way. For me, if it's 50-50, I would say typically it would remain the same call.
Yeah.
But when you see blood, you know, that might change and get upgraded, but we'll see the final say. So, indeed, it has been upgraded to an unsportsmanlike. So, someone in replacement of Xiaoan will make free throws.
Yeah, the reason being, I think the ball is too far over to his right hand. He already has the ball there. There's no reason for him to have his left elbow sticking out like that.
Yeah, so again, kind of as I mentioned, when there's a sight of blood.
Yeah, good sportsmanship there by Oscar going over to check on him. I mean, that could have a major impact, particularly if he needs stitches. You know, he's probably not going to get back into the game there. We love that.
I know he's
little
very
Creighton
cool,
there.
calm and collected. You saw the thumbs up. Yeah. He's fine. Just needs to get patched up there, so Aji will come in for free throws. So, first time we're seeing Aji in the third quarter. Same players remain for the Lioneers.
Yeah, Aji could be somebody that could take off in this quarter. He's very capable of scoring in bunches as well to bring them back a little bit in this game, down 8 right now. 7 after that made free throw. So really neither team really making a big push to put this game away. It's been a good one so far, Taylor, and I expect it to go all the way down to the wire here.
Keeping things quite interesting as they sort of did yesterday against the Taipei Taishing Mars. That's with only 1 import on their active roster. What a deep pass for Oscar. He finds Holyfield. 9 seconds remain on the clock. Wako stopping Oscar from making any moves. 4 seconds remain, and here comes the shot from Pember in the corner to beat the clock. No quick decisions were made on the Lioneers side, so nothing to show.
I mean, really good patience, though. Pember got a really good look at that 3 in the corner. Just couldn't cash it in.
Yeah, I don't think he scored at all in the 3rd quarter, and the Glass gets a 2-piece. So the lead is dwindling down to 5 points now. Baskets, free throws for the Lioneers. They call a pushing foul. So Joker will be at the line. Before the free throws, Brandon Gilbeck checks in, as does Tai Sung-gong from the Lioneers side.
Yeah, and if this lead continues to dwindle for the Lioneers, you know, as the Dreamers continue to take advantage inside, as we just saw that Bento connection to Holman, you wonder how much longer Marich will be on the bench. 4 fouls, we're moving to the latter half of the quarter here. Maybe under the 6-minute mark will be a good time to bring him back, as the lack of his presence inside, and especially offensively as well, is definitely showing right now.
Joker knocking down the free throws.
Oh!
They need that energy right now for the Dreamers.
You see that one coming, Taylor.
Score now 60-55. 9 seconds again. Running hard on a defense, and there the trap on Oscar. So like what we saw in the game, their last matchup, defense right now is reigning supreme. As it's been a relatively low-scoring affair in the 3rd quarter. Dreamers 10 points, Lioneers 7. The Ma Jianhao bringing more energy on the court, and for the fans, checks into the game for the first time.
Yeah, exact same pattern as yesterday. Ma Jianhao checking in 3rd quarter yesterday. Same plan today, so that was a scripted plan for Ma in his return.
Like clockwork, as you would say. TJ Holyfield coming through. Pember lobbing it over to Joker or Xiaohei. As Lu Guanxuan comes back into the game, there's a kick out for Tai Sung-gong. Too short, hits the iron ring. So again, while Xiaoan gets patched up, sits out. Aji coming through, and Beckman Bento knocks down the 2-piece. They're just behind by 1 possession now.
I mean, it just feels like deja vu again here, Taylor. The Lioneers playing really well first half. You know, an 8-point lead there. And then the Dreamers now just slowly chipping away.
Blanks a shot. Tai Sung-gong was hoping for the foul call. Are you saying it's like Groundhog Day?
Groundhog Day, deja vu, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, dear gosh. Just same thing,
go.
different location.
Oh, come from behind.
Block shot, and he gets the free throws. I believe, have given a technical to the Lioneers bench. Yeah. Technical fouls on the Lioneers confirmed. So just like that, a lot of gameplay. We're getting ourselves our first time out in the third quarter. Dreamers, they're ahead in this quarter alone, 12-7. As things are getting a little testy right now. We'll be right back.
Is this the famous Rex?
他们将解答
Mind telling me what you're doing?
大家的疑问，
Rex just found the murder weapon.
同心协力，
Rex, go!
全力以赴，只为破案。
He's starting to like me better than you.
Rex, is this true? You like her better than me? That's all right.
My handsome guy.
Don't get cocky now.
警犬妙探哈德逊与雷克斯，就在 AXN。
This is the ambassador's first official party. Keep your eyes peeled and your comms open.
Hannah, I need you. Yes, Mom.
Put the embassy on immediate lockdown.
If we allow anybody to leave the embassy,
He'll what?
blow up the plane.
全新第二季《赤眼危机》，4月22日起晚上9点 ，AXN 全台首播。
You're watching TPBL powered by AXN Sports, Clive Hsinchu and Taylor Chen here at Intercontinental Mini Dome. And are we going to see another comeback is the question right now.
It's brewing, Taylor. It's definitely brewing. And Coach Wasan not helping his team's cause there. And I believe he's just been chirping too much. And when you call into the integrity of the referees, I think he's voicing his displeasure. He wants it called both ways. You know, which is natural. He's fighting for his team, but an inopportune time to have that tech called against him.
The Lioneers have only made one field goal attempt in the last almost 4 minutes now. That was Pember's attempt from the corner. Whereas the Dreamers were on a little bit of a run before the timeout.
Yeah, Bento might have some blood showing on his hand, telling him he needs to be subbed.
Well, whose hand was bleeding in yesterday's game? I don't remember, but there was somebody that had to be removed.
Oh, on the Dreamers?
I think it was.
I can't remember that either.
Well, slight nick. We'll get him to the bench. Holman will be making those free throws.
We haven't seen any sign of Xiaoan either. But again, I think the tide turned when Marich picked up his 4th foul early in the 3rd quarter. The lack of his inside presence, his offense, you know, TJ Holyfield, just not the same offensive. He doesn't look for his shot as much as Marich does. And that in combination with Holman and Bento, 4 points apiece each here in the 3rd quarter has led this comeback.
Drew Pember shaking off Eric Holman, finds TJ Holyfield, and free throws are granted to Holyfield. Now we're in the penalty, so any fouls granted will be given free throw opportunities for the Lioneers.
Yeah, the Dreamers uncharacteristically missing 2 out of 3 there. The technical plus the 2. Holman shot 1 for Bento. They are the top free throw shooting team in the league. That's the loudest I've heard the crowd today.
Oh yeah.
Off of a Holyfield missed free throw.
Yeah. The Intercontinental Mini Dome is it's got a 3,000 person capacity, and like I said, it looks to be a full house today. Again, this is the last home game in the regular season for the Formosa Dreamers, and wow, the fans are loud just now.
Yeah, it's a really fun college-like environment here in the Intercontinental Mini Dome.
Yeah, they're realizing that we might see a comeback, so they're really getting even louder.
They're into it. A former banquet hall converted into a basketball stadium.
Yeah. Every time I Uber over here, the drivers always tell me, they're like, the banquet hall? And I didn't even know it was a banquet hall. I'm like, no, there's a basketball stadium inside.
The Lilo Center. Some free advertisement for you there. The first floor is still a banquet hall. But the Dreamers have done an excellent job turning this space into a basketball stadium. Not a bad seat in the house.
Definitely not. Can't really have one. I mean, look, this gymnasium is very intimate, I like to say. But the good thing about it, with the size of the gymnasium, when the crowd gets loud, it does something for the players, whether you're home or away.
It's definitely fun.
Wako good with the second free throw, 60-59. No buckets for the Lioneers yet after the timeout. There's a handoff to Lu Guanshen. 8 seconds remain on the clock. The fadeaway drops in for the two-piece.
That was a big bucket by Lu for the Lioneers.
They went scoreless for almost 4 minutes, as I said. Drew Pember getting the rebound with bowling pins on the floor between Achi and Tai Tsung Gang. Here it's Joker, kick out to Pember. Reset. Downhill pass to Daniel. There's the shot from up top, off mark. Pember 0 for 2 from out in the perimeter.
Pember on the season, 32.7% from three.
Holman from the wing gets his own rebound, and Ma Jianhao draws a foul off of Tai Tsung Gang. Pushing foul for Tai Tsung Gang will lead to more free throws on the Dreamers end. So good amount of a handful of the points just now between both teams have been made only through free throws.
Yeah, you mentioned Pember's three-point shooting, 1 for 8. Only one shot taken from 2. And his two-point percentage, if you look at it, is 66%. And three-point just 32.7. So not sure why he's not going inside a little more, electing to take those threes.
Well, perhaps he's still feeling that little tweak in the back, perhaps.
Could be. Trying to avoid some physical contact, but the Dreamers here have missed 5 free throws in the last 2 minutes. You know, they could easily have the lead right now, but just not able to capitalize.
Looks to be a kickball violation with the Lioneers in possession of the ball. Some contact made on the sideline referee there, and you see Brandon Gilbeck hedging outwards to stop Lu Guanshen. Now, Wasamo Su's probably contesting, saying that it should have been called a foul, but the kick, I think it was the right call made by the referees on the kickball violation. 6 seconds on the clock. There, TJ Holyfield, the up and under. Will count again. Once again, it is a goaltending. Take a look here. TJ Holyfield with the finish. Oh, correction, a basket interference. So already 2 of those made for the Dreamers.
Yeah, Ma there pulling on the net.
Three minutes remain in the third quarter. Achi for 3. Yes! Like butter for number 11 coming off the bench today.
64-63 as we head into the last quarter of the third. It's just a really low scoring affair, which is not surprising for these two teams when they meet. Oh, big answer Big time answer by Tyson Kang.
Big bucket. Now the Lioneers are 2 for 6 out in the perimeter, and the Dreamers on their end, they've only made 1 3 in the third.
Yeah, 4 of their 5 previous matchups, all decided by single digits. And only once, that was the Dreamers on November 22nd, had they surpassed 100 points. So these two teams very well matched up. If they do indeed play in the playoff, this is going to be a really, really exciting matchup.
Full house for Intercontinental Mini Dome, that is for sure. As it's still, I initially saw the call for Lioneers, but he quickly changed it to Dreamers. Oscar Gao checking back in. No subs for Dreamers.
Yeah, and the Lioneers, home court of the year, right? So that's going to be a really fun environment as well. They pack it in. That's what, 7,000, 8,000.
Between that, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so has the makings of a really, really good series.
Overall, Dreamers have a winning record, 23 wins against Lioneers is 18 in these last 6 seasons. Behind the back pass, 5 seconds remain. There's the downhill jumper for Eric Holman, brings it down.
Great jab step to shake off the defender. Hangs in the air, kind of double clutches on a floater. Got the roll. Holman delivers again for the Dreamers.
Oscar Gao with 9 seconds to loses the ball. Lioneers, they still have a chance to convert this possession into buckets. Guan Shen to Holyfield off of the screen, and here's the 3. No, dials in, no answer. Shot goes too short, and it's 2-1 on the rebound. Reven Ma picking up the ball.
Great effort by Gilbeck there to keep the ball alive and give the Dreamers a second chance. And the lead, Taylor. Here we go.
Exactly who you think you are. The score is now tied 67 all. And the Lioneers scoring has really been dimmed down in the third quarter. They've only got 14 points. Can't bring it up to 17, and that is out of bounds. Dreamers possession.
Pember, another missed three-pointer. That's now 1 for 9.
Eric Holman again. Might be a player of the week again. 2 back-to-back player of the weeks in a row. That would not surprise me.
He certainly deserves it after yesterday's game, and he can lead them back here in this game. Mentally, I think for the Lioneers, they need to have the lead going into the third quarter, into the final quarter.
Does not go in. Volleyball setback. And they got the possession still once again. Xiao Anna returning to the game. It's the 2-guard rotation. And the crowd is going. They're counting down. 4 seconds remain. Bobbles the ball. And no attempt made. And look at Eric Holman. Gassed. On the floor, picked up by his teammates. What a third quarter. We finish off the third 67 all. And the thrills just keep coming here at Intercontinental. We will be right back with the fourth quarter. Stay tuned for more.
掌声鼓励！谢谢我们美丽的 sexy 女孩，非常感谢。接下来我们要来抽出 Lioneers 梦想充电订阅活动的获选者。被抽中的球迷朋友呢，在赛后可以与我们的赛长优雅一起进行合照。恭喜我们的少女，后三码是315 M3G2 排12号。接下来第二位，恭喜我们的真伟，后三码是我们032，是我们的 B 区3排9号。恭喜两位文梦家人，让我们继续一起为梦想充电，一起加油！
This English broadcast is brought to you by AXN Sports, the newest segment to AXN Asia, and the thrills have been coming non-stop for Game 115. We're live here at Intercontinental Mini Dome with a tied score on our hands.
Yeah, we got a dogfight here, Taylor. It's going to be a battle to the end.
Our producer is saying that we might have ourselves another OT, but we shall see. We got a lot of minutes left in the game.
What was that call? Offensive foul on Gilbeck.
They call a 3-second violation. So Marin Maric returns to the game after receiving his fourth personal foul early in the third quarter, and you could definitely see that hurting the Lioneers. Not much paint presence or protection as the Dreamers out-rebounded them 16-9. Quick decisions the Lioneers, they have to take as Drew Pember will get knocked down.
And that's what I would like to see more of from Pember, not settling for that three-point shot, which, I mean, he could turn it around. He could see one go through and get hot. But definitely a higher shooting percentage, driving to the basket, a great free throw shooter getting to the line now. So I think that's the better decision for him offensively. And see if Maric can work himself back into it. Make a final push here in the fourth quarter to try to steal one on the road here. And for the Dreamers, I think you just need to keep playing, keep using that momentum. They definitely have it right now. Find the open guy, play good defense, and take care of the ball, which has sometimes been their Achilles heel.
Again, having the hometown crew is quite a huge advantage. As of right now, they've got quite a winning percentage at home. They're 12-5. Again, they're hoping for a sweep before the playoffs. This is their final homestand game in the regular season. Brandon Gilbeck starting the final quarter. Bentil with a contested shot gets returned back to sender. There's a help defense, kick out, reset back to Zhang Yuan. Off target, and another rebound for Bentil. Oh!
Oh, wow!
Get that jam!
How does he do that, Taylor? I mean, we're looking right at him. It was like behind the backboard, to the side of the backboard. How did he reach back and get that?
I mean, literally defeating the laws of physics right there.
Oh, man, second time this game.
Now, mind you, again, Clive and I, we're sitting right by the baseline, so we can hear the rim just like
shaking and baking.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to go for the second time with nothing to show for. Coming through is Lu Guanshen starting the final quarter. Cai Zhengang drawing a foul, and he will be given free throws.
Good sneaky hands there by Lu to pick off that rebound from Gilbeck. He's taking another look at the alley-oop.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Again, extending his arm outwards. Ay.
I thought it was going to be out of bounds because he was going towards the basket and he just reached back and threw it down. Yeah.
Making the impossible possible. TJ Holyfield returns to the game. Zhang Yuan subbed off. So besides Zhang Yuan, it's the starting four. Tai Sung-gong at the line. In the last 3 games, he's averaging 14 points, 26 minutes. Had a slow first half of the season, having to change his position from playing a 4 to a 3. Bentil coming through with a scoop. Working hard for that too.
Yeah, the last 2 possessions, the Dreamers have gone through Bentil in the post. Great coaching and great decision making by the Dreamers coaching staff.
I'm going to give Eric Holman some rest on the court. I'll bet you he will really contribute on offense later on in the game. They call a pushing foul.
Moving screen on Gilbeck.
Yeah, there you go. 2 hands on Oscar's back there. They'll certainly take it. Score is still tied 71 all. We only have 1 OT this season, and they call offensive foul on Marich.
Yeah, he did the exact same thing that Gilbeck did.
You don't want to imitate that. Come on.
There.
Yeah, there's a push-off, trying to go in for the roll-in.
So when you teach kids to set that screen, you teach them to hold their hands just right in front of them and not move it.
1 more and he'll be out of the game, and Jet lobs it. Nothing but air. Marich remains in the game. They're going to need his size on the court.
Yeah, that's a big call. That's not a smart foul for Marich.
Over Brendan Gilbeck, and there's the putback volleyball tap. Poked out.
Yeah, Achi just a little indecisive there, had Jet on the wing. Either needed to hit him earlier or just pull up and take that shot.
Yeah, not really set in place, so they reset. Shot clock is at 18 seconds. And here comes an alley-oop attempt, and Daniel intercepts the pass.
Yeah, that pass could have been a little bit higher, especially with Gilbeck's leaping ability.
Definitely.
But you can see Aji trying to be more, he's really active on offense. This is his time to shine. This is when he likes to take over offensively for the Dreamers.
Another offensive foul is called.
Was that on Marich?
I don't think so. It was called on Lu Guanshen Liu, so whew. Count their lucky stars there. Yeah, so he kind of pushes Randall Wacko off balance. So really mental mistakes are being made on the Lioneers side.
Yeah, 2 offensive fouls on consecutive possessions.
Rivamont with a jumper. A lot of air balls as Brandon Gilbeck fights. That might be it for Marin. That is it. He has officially graduated from the game, as we like to say, as we get the Dreamers fans jeering him on. That's going to hurt the Lioneers quite a bit.
Yeah, that's big time. That's a monumental shift in their strategy here to finish out the game.
And like I said, but you know, on the other hand, the Marin Marich is logged out with still 8 minutes remaining. Lioneers unable to utilize him in just these last couple of minutes.
Yeah, 8 minutes is a long time for him to not have him on the court. Just going with Pember and Holyfield.
I talked about the rebounds that the Dreamers had over the Lioneers. We also talked about points in the paint. It's a huge difference between the first half and the third quarter. 12 points, 4 only for the Lioneers.
Yeah, if they're unable to score here and then the Dreamers get another bucket, with the way this game is going, it could be You know, it could be danger zone time for the Lioneers.
Some relief for the Lioneers as they call a foul on Zhang Zhongxian. As Eric Holman coming back in, just like clockwork. Brandon Gilbert getting a solid 3-4 minutes to start off every quarter.
That's been the playbook for him, especially in a back-to-back game. Oh, man, I mean, he's going to be feeling it tomorrow for sure. Yeah. Schedule that massage time.
Most definitely. Their Dreamers' next game will be next Saturday, again against
Friday, I think.
Friday. Thank you. Yes,
the Kings.
I was looking at their my own stat sheet. I was wrong. So their next game is another critical win Friday night. Score is 73-71. And the shot is too short for Holyfield. And Oscar Gao, he's got the hustle, he got the rebound. Back over to Tai Tengang for the finisher.
Great pump fake, good strong drive. Seeing Holman there using the basket as some protection going to the other side. Big bucket for the Lioneers.
Every bucket counts for both sides, and Ma Jianhao trying to get his first 3 today. He went with 4 points and 3 rebounds yesterday against the Mars. A huge difference in this quarter versus yesterday's final quarter. It was only local players on the court. Here is Oscar Gao for 3 and gets the 3-peat from the wing.
Ooh, the real Slim Shady, please stand up. Oscar Gao.
I love the close-ups of him after he makes his shots.
There's the energy that you want from your leader.
Yeah, we have, I mean, mostly Dreamers fans, but it is a sizable crowd of Lioneers fans as Benjamin Bentil brings the energy back up for the Dreamers.
I would like to see Pember go downhill and something towards the basket. Holyfield's taking a 3. Oscar Gao just made that one. But if you're going to utilize Drew Pember and his ability, great offensive rebound there. Let's find Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar Gao, like a thief in the night, gets the finish. Back-to-back buckets for Gao Guohao. Again, he's going to do some shopping around after his contract year this year. Score 78-75, 8 seconds remain. Bentel going in deep downhill for the 2. Ball goes for Dreamers. Thanks to Eric Holman. Now a quick sub. So a slight bit of a delay, whether or not it was a miscommunication, a quick sub in or a timeout asked by Wassam Al-Sus, but we'll get a timeout here with the current score being 78-77. We will.
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
狩猎游戏就在 AXN。4月 AXN 强档电影，家族面临终极复仇，唐老大陷入生死决战。
I'm coming for you, son.
玩命关头时，总部沦为战场。
Duck.
探员誓死守护唯一证人。反恐特警组10万火急。
Game on.
孤岛死囚残酷对决，杀戮游戏谁能生存？火线禁区，冒险开局，魔幻成真。
Whose turn is it?
非洲丛林全面入侵，野蛮游戏。4月精彩电影就在 AXN。
You're watching TPBL, brought to you by AXN Sports. The Lioneers coaching staff still talking it out with the crew chief.
Coach Wasan needs a hug, Taylor.
I know.
He's having a rough go of it this game.
No, he's really blown his lid multiple times.
He's going to need some aspirin, Tylenol, whatever he needs for that headache after the game.
Yeah, or an
particularly if they don't.
Adult beverage.
Yeah, particularly if they don't win.
Yeah, that'd be tough. 2 losses in a row. We haven't seen a losing streak from the Lioneers coming out after the timeout. Coming in swinging, Lu Guanshen with the 2.
Yeah, he's really carried them off the bench as Holman has off the bench for the Dreamers. Really good use of Holyfield as a screen there for Lu to get those 2 points.
The fadeaway for Holman. Dishes it high.
Yeah, tough bucket over the outstretched arm of Pember. Good defense by Pember, just better offense from Holman, who is now up to 26 points.
He loves his fadeaways. He's hit his season high the 2nd time for their comeback game against the Lioneers, 32 points. And here's the floater for Taitan Gong, but could not follow through. Zhang Yuan for the 3, uncontested, but no good. Here's Brandon Gilbeck, showing the patience that he has, will be granted free throws. The minutes are dwindling down to 4 minutes, 46 seconds. Well, if you're to foul somebody, it would be Brandon Gilbeck.
Yeah, nothing Pember and Holyfield could do about the size of Gilbeck there. Getting the rebound, offensive rebound, and establishing good position before going up strong.
So right now in the 4th quarter, only 3 Dreamers players have scored. Lioneers, on the other hand, bench and Drew Pember, as well as Oscar Gao. But unfortunately, Marich is out for good in this game.
And Gilbeck is 7 for 7. 8 for 8 on free throws. My eyes deceive me, Taylor.
I hope you didn't jinx it, because this might be the first time we're seeing him hit 100% in a game.
Yeah, just a tad over 50% last year. He's up that to 60% this year. But coming up big time from this charity stripe today.
Rest does him pretty good. 7 seconds on the clock, contested. But no 3. Dreamers are hanging on just by 1 point over the Lioneers.
Holman with a mismatch, going strong to the bucket.
Off the block. Another bucket for Holman.
Yeah, I mean, this is the same kind of thing that happened to their game last week. The inside presence of the Dreamers, just too much for the Lioneers to handle. That's the goaltending. But again, I like that call. I like that effort by Gilbeck. Don't let Oscar just have an easy 2. Even though you know you're goaltending it, show them that you're there and take that shot down.
I would say a big reason why the Lioneers have gotten cold was they've really put a lid on Joker, because he has 0 points, no assists in this quarter alone. That shot was too strong, going over, but here he comes once again. In it goes. Eric Holman, just a man unhinged. As the lob outwards back to the perimeter. Drew Pember trying to go for the 3. Just really cold out from the perimeter today. The pull-up jumper. Smooth like silk for Oscar Gao. He's got 7 points in this quarter. Overall, 19 points. He leads the Lioneers in scoring.
I mean, just back and forth, back and forth. Holman.
Nope, in and out. Holyfield picking up the rebound.
A rare defensive rebound in the last couple of possessions for the Lioneers, and that's a big one.
Yeah, as of right now, it's really just Oscar Gao being the offensive spark plug on the court.
Oscar Gao's the man of the hour.
Yeah, he's getting all the touches. He draws a... Oh!
Wow! Jerry. Wow!
Dang!
Wasan's got to be careful. Very animated there.
I will say, As much as I love watching Oscar Gao, he's got the
yeah,
grit.
good call.
Yeah, he's got the grit, but like with 6 years of experience, you can't have those mistakes. You can't be making these mistakes in these critical moments.
I mean, it's probably something that he does often, but I mean, he got a clear advantage. That's where I draw the line. He got an advantage, kind of faking the guy out, and that really was a good call by the ref. Untimely for the Lioneers, but a good call.
So they switched out Eric Holman as they bring back Gilbeck and Bentil together on the court. Drew Pember not getting a moment of rest in this quarter. Only with 2 imports now that are active. Aji swinging over to Bentil. Double teaming, swinging at 2 on Xiaoan. Bobbling it. Brandon Gilbeck will be given more free throws.
Great patience there by the Dreamers as the Lioneers up their defensive intensity a little bit. Driving, finding the open man, and sending the right man to the line tonight, Brandon Gilbeck.
He's got 8 points in the second half. 11 of these points made by the Dreamers were just by free throws alone. Where Dreamers have been really, really cautious in committing fouls, where the Lioneers, they've only had 8 free throw attempts.
Here's your stat question of the game, Taylor. I haven't asked you one today.
Oh,
When's
dear.
the last time Gilbeck was 100% from the line?
Oh, that shouldn't be too hard to
All
look
right,
up.
let's go. 10 for 10.
All right. 100% for Gao Bokai, as they call him here in the league. The last time he went 100% was out. That ball is out of bounds. It is still with the Lioneers' possession. The last time he actually went 100% was not too long ago, February 1st against the Kaohsiung Aquas.
How many was it?
4 for 4.
4 for 4. All right, my bad, Gilbeck. You got the free throws flowing. He's got the touch right now.
To be fair, this is probably, he has hit 100% multiple times, but to hit 100% with so many free throw attempts.
The number of opportunities.
This would be, I think this would be his season high this year.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a call timeout. The score 87-84. Things are still really close, but again, a lot of mental errors on the Lioneers side in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just Pember's makeup or his personality, the way he sees his role within his offense, within his team. But I really want to see him just overall be more aggressive and not just settle for that 3. If it's falling, great. If you have the touch, but he's a great free throw shooter. He makes good decisions. He's long. He can elevate. I want to see him going downhill, maybe off of a pick and roll with Oscar. You know, typically right now it's been TJ Holyfield, but with that, when the offense stalls, go to the basket. And for the Dreamers, they got momentum. Just keep pounding it inside, keeping offensive rebounds. 3-point lead now, 2 minutes left to go, and carry this one home to 12 out of 13 in first place.
Their first time to be placed at first. Again, Leopards have had that title ever from the very beginning of the season.
And again, we have to highlight the absence of Marie Maric on the floor, fouling out with 8 minutes left to go in this quarter. And then he was gone for a large part of the third quarter because he had 4 fouls in the first half. That has just had a huge, huge impact offensively and defensively for the Lioneers.
I would say it was a huge risk for Alsus to start him in the fourth quarter. So unfortunately, that gamble didn't turn out in their favor. Oscar Gao with the possession, 4 seconds remain. Off of TJ Holyfield's screen, trying to beat the clock. It goes too strong and too deep. Less than 2 minutes remain.
Big time defensive stand there by the Dreamers. Now the Lioneers have to do the same.
Starting 5 lineup on the Dreamers side. Benjamin Bentil Going in tough, travel call on the big man. March's import player of the year. Thumbs up for the sideline referee.
Take a look here. Yeah, he lifted his pivot foot. So I'm very impressed with this officiating crew today. They've had good control of the game. They've let stuff go. They've been consistent. So just an overall great job.
I will say, again, every time Joker has possession of the ball, Jet is making a very difficult time for him to move, to make movement or to make shots, as there is a scoop pass. Right idea, could not execute. Drew Pember finally drawing a foul off of Jiang Yuan. A penalty on both sides. Drew Pember will be at the line. No look pass to Bentil.
Looked like Ben Bentil got some ball there too.
Lu Guanxuan goes to the bench. 58 seconds remain in the final quarter. If Pember makes the 2 free throws, they'll only be behind by 1 point.
Pember 5 for 5 this game. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
Still a very interesting game we have on our hands. And again, held down. We're not even at the 90-point mark between these two teams. The point comparison is 92-91. Only the Dreamers only ahead by 1 point in their head-to-heads, as we have ourselves a call timeout, this time made by Doug Creighton.
Get it to your best player. Now let's just regular horns. Regular horns. Yes. 正常 horns. 国豪守谁直接留在这里。
We were just looking at the man of the quarter, Oscar Gao. Strategy right now, look, give the ball to Oscar. He's got 9 points in this quarter alone. And we heard Doug Creighton and anybody, keep your eye on Oscar.
Absolutely. Marich leading at halftime for the Lioneers with 14 points. Fouled out since then, and Oscar Gao has carried the load.
Now, first quarter, we saw it was Lu Guanxuan being the man of the hour, and now it's the Lioneers' guard.
Yeah, this is a critical, needless to say, a critical possession here for the Dreamers.
Still holding on to that 1 point lead. Drew Pember was 2 for 2 in those last free throws. Clock is dwindling down to the shot clock. Randall Wako shoots, does not land the 3, and Liu Hsinchu returns into the game.
I mean, that's the shot that the Dreamers wanted. Wako in the corner there. He just wasn't able to convert it.
Just a reminder, both teams are in the penalty, so any fouls will be given free throws. Here is Hsinchu with a kick out. Step back for Tyson Gangi, pulls up.
Oh, big time block. Charge goal. Oh.
Only hit the floor like bowling pins.
Xiao An, already blood on the right eyebrow. stepping right in there, sacrificing his body, taking the charge.
Oh my goodness, that block was sent to next week. Looks like he's okay. No blood, luckily.
I mean, that's a huge, huge call for the Dreamers. 16.8 seconds left, possession of the ball. Oh. Get the ball in, take care of it, and make your free throws.
16.83 seconds remain in regulation. Possession goes to Formosa Dreamers. See if they can sweep their final homestand in the regular season, and they get Holman at the line. That's the other player that you want to force to the free throw. Well, 74% overall.
Yeah, all the guys out there right now, Aji at 87%, Wako is at 80, Holman 75%, and Xiao An is at 73.8.
Yeah, overall, the Formosa Dreamers have the best free throw percentage, 73% overall.
Oh, that's a big miss.
We jinxed it.
But either way, you know, it's a one possession game, so even if you had made both, that's still 14 seconds, still plenty of time for the Dreamers, for the Lioneers, I'm sorry, to get off one, at least one, maybe even two shots.
Absolutely.
Playing the foul game, the Dreamers have critical that they make their free throws right now.
Gets the second one in. Another timeout is on our hands. 88-86 is the current score. Let's see what the strategy is for the Lioneers. Most likely it'll be the ball will be given to Oscar Gao. Their threes have not been falling, so I don't think they're going to risk it to take the game-winning shot.
Yeah, if their offensive pattern has been any indication this quarter, some kind of ball screen, pick and roll with Oscar going downhill towards the basket. If it's not there, then you kick it back out to one of your shooters. But either way, I think they need to try and get off a quick shot with 14.87 seconds. If you're not successful, you still have time to foul. Hope the Dreamers miss their foul shots and you can come back and try and tie this game up or maybe even take the lead.
If do post up right away, go for it. If not, you pass to Joker. Ramp switch with pace. Young, sit. Automatic ramp switch. Auto ramp switch. Young, shin sway. Any off-ball stuff, still chase. Any pick and roll stuff, auto ramp switch. If there's separation, any emergency, we have to ramp switch. No threes. Okay? Wait. 先顶，对。Box out， 不要卡位。
Heard very briefly between Wassam Al-Sus and Doug Creighton in the possibly final possession, but as Clyde said, lots of time, 14 seconds, a lot could happen.
Yeah, you heard in the timeout for the Dreamers, switch everything, no threes, and the basics, box out, get the rebound, hold on to it, make your foul shots.
Crew chief cajoling the players to come out on the Lioneers side. They're rushing them out. They're spending a little bit too much time. So they do bring back their shooter in Lu Guanshen. So you're right, Clive. I believe their first solution, give the ball to Oscar, and no solution there. He's going to kick out, reset over to Lu Guanshen to risk it for the three-piece biscuit. Starting from the sideline, 14 seconds will be set on the shot clock.
I mean, if there's one guy that, for the Dreamers, that you want to take that three-point shot, it would probably be TJ Holyfield. You don't want to leave him open, but he's the one guy that you can maybe give some leeway to. Everybody else out there, I mean, Pember's 1 for 10 this game, but everybody else out there capable of making a three ball, which they don't necessarily need. Go downhill, get fouled, maybe go to the foul line.
Drew Pember calls for a short timeout. 12.14 seconds. The seconds were shaved down after the ball goes out of bounds.
manifestation, you do it. You come and pick. Oscar, come and do. DJ pick for Luso. Joker. First option do. Oscar. Do. DJ, after you come in here. For the pass. Hand off with Oscar. Hey, if we miss, we need to pass.
That was Coach Wissam Al-Sousa's final timeout. It was a 30-second timeout at that. Doug Creighton still has one remaining. As you're going to start off with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Joker lobbing it outward. Turnout. Here's Benjamin Pinto with the final possession. Brandon Gilbeck left. Oh! Jam and finisher for the Dreamers. The score is now 90-86, and another turnover. And down for the chip. That is the nail to the coffin. End of game for the Formosa Dreamers. They let the clock run them down, and Formosa Dreamers get a final say and win at home in the regular season. A huge win, and just like that, they have officially clinched for the 2025-2026 playoffs. Play was not written or was not executed on Wissam Al-Sousa's side. That's a 2-game losing streak for the Hsinchu Lioneers. As we take a look at the final score and the stats here for game 115. What a thrilling ride that we had just rode. I am a little bit dizzy right now. From the field, 55% the Dreamers outshot the Hsinchu Lioneers. And just like what we said, Groundhog Day, strong start for the Hsinchu Lioneers, but the Dreamers, they corrected their ways. They held down on their turnovers and a lot of mental mistakes on the Hsinchu Lioneers' side.
Yeah, I mean, that inbounds play, the first wave didn't go as they planned, and they didn't have a plan B. Bentel got the steal, Gilbeck with a huge slam. Great defensive job by the Dreamers here in the fourth quarter.
Dreamers ending it on the high in their last home game. And now we have a 5 o'clock tip-off. The Kaohsiung Aquas take a visit up north against the New Taipei CTBC DEA. Next game for the Dreamers. Another critical win for the against the New Taipei Kings on Friday night, as player of the game is currently being interviewed. Eric Holman with the mic right now. Valiant effort for the Hsinchu Lioneers, but just not quite cutting it.
Eric, you had 31 points and 9 rebounds today. Talk about your performance first.
I don't know what to say. I can't be the person I am without my team. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to my teammates. I love them. You know, and we're gonna keep winning.
霍尔曼是把今天这个胜利归功给全队，归功给他的队友，认为是一个团队的胜利。The team was behind in the first half and came back to win. Can you talk about the adjustment that made by the coaches?
We believe. You know, the key word is believing. You know what I'm saying? This group of guys we trust each other, we love each other. You know, we have a great bond, so we never get shooken up or scared or anything. You know, we know just next play.
霍尔曼提到说，全队就是维持着非常好的一个信念，信任彼此，也从来没有想过要放弃比赛，才可以完成这次的逆转胜。With this win, the team is now first in the league and win 11 of the last 12 games. Talk about this chemistry.
It's just Dreamers basketball. You know, we're together. It's us. It's always going to be us, and it's us versus everybody.
过去12场比赛拿下11胜，而且登顶联盟的龙头。那提到说，这就是梦想家的篮球。Last question. This was the last home game in this regular season. Any messages to all the fans?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys. You're the best fans in the league.
Yay!
And we're going to need you guys in the playoffs, and we're going to need you guys to have the same energy and be hyped up and lead us to victory. Thank you.
季后赛见了，好，再给霍尔曼一点掌声鼓励。
掌声鼓励！谢谢我梦以及我梦家人朋友。接下来呢，也会有。
Well, they ended their final homestand game on a high, continuing with their homestand winning streak up to 7 games now. Eric Holman, 31 points and 9 rebounds.
Yeah, he's been a dog, and he's leading this dog team led by Doug Creighton. And the Dreamers, they are making steps. They're winning the ugly ones. They're winning the big ones. They're coming back. They're winning the tight ones. So they are set up really nicely for the last 2 weeks.
And for the first time ever, the Formosa Dreamers are now at first place.
First place
Leopards
Dreamers
are now half a game behind the #1 place team. But I think that wraps it up for you and me, Clive. What a game.
Yeah, big one next Sunday. You and I will be there, Taoyuan. It's going to be fun.
We can't wait and to tune in for more TPBL games from here on out. We still got 11 games left. Thank you so much for tuning into this game. We'll see you at the next one.
Peace out.